Welsh government to decide fate of UK's largest opencast mine restoration. The Welsh government will now oversee the final decision regarding the controversial restoration plan for Ffos y Fran, the UK's largest opencast coal mine. The move comes after Merthyr South Wales Limited, MSW, proposed a significantly cheaper restoration scheme that would leave 3 massive coal tips in place, sparking outrage from local residents and environmental groups. The dispute, cost versus full restoration, MSW claims it lacks the necessary funds to fully restore the landscape as originally agreed, warning that a comprehensive cleanup would cost between £50 million and £175 million. Their revised plan focuses on reducing one tip's height while leaving the other 2 untouched, aiming for a restoration budget of just £15 million, a fraction of what experts estimate is needed. This discrepancy raises critical questions about corporate responsibility and environmental standards. Leaving the tips in place poses risks of slope instability, as noted in a geotechnical report for the local council, and has been deemed inadequate by campaigners who point to similar sites where under-restoration led to safety failures. Why this matters? A legacy of Opencast mining the Ffos y Fran site was approved in 2005 as a land reclamation scheme, meaning profits from mining 11 million tons of coal were earmarked for restoring the land. However, the debate now centers on whether MSW will meet its obligations. The 37 million cubic meters of material left behind in the tips represent a significant environmental liability, and failure to address it properly could leave the area in a dangerous and unfinished state for years to come. This case highlights a broader issue: the long-term consequences of opencast mining, where short-term economic gains often overshadow the responsibility for environmental cleanup. Local and political reactions, residents near the mine, such as Chris and Alison Austin, welcome the Welsh government's intervention, arguing that the local council lacked the resources to handle such a complex issue. The move is also seen by some as a response to growing pressure, with critics like the Welsh Conservatives accusing the Labour-led government of acting only now due to upcoming elections. Other parties, including Plaid Cymru, have called for full, safe restoration with MSW bearing the cost, while Coal Action Network accuses the company of a profit grab and warns against abandoning restoration obligations. Next steps: Welsh government review. The Welsh government has declined further comment at this time, but the decision will determine whether MSW can prioritize short-term profits over long-term environmental safety. The stakes are high, as the outcome will not only affect the landscape, but also set a precedent for future mining operations and land reclamation projects. The situation remains fluid, but one thing is clear: the fate of Ffos y Fran rests on whether the Welsh government prioritizes corporate interests or the well-being of local communities and the environment.